Good news finally today. I want to show you
yeah.
the wind speeds here. These are current wind speeds around the area, and this map is not one that we've seen the last couple of days for sure.
Nice.
But Georgetown, 0.
0.
6 mile per hour winds here in the city. Out around Lake Travis, 8 mile an hour winds. Bastrop, winds are averaging 7 miles per hour. So this has been the best resource for firefighters all day long. Now, the bad news is the relative humidity is still extremely low, and so sparks could easily start fires anywhere in our area, as we have almost 0 soil moisture right now and lots of available fuel out there with all the dry trees, dying trees in some cases, and brush around the area. Here's more good news. We're up early to enjoy the low temperatures this morning. Look at the hill country. 48 in Llano this morning, 46 in Fredericksburg, even in the metro area, up around Big Sandy Creek and also on Barton Creek. Temperatures dropped into the 40s this morning. The airport had a record-breaking low of 52. 64 in Austin was the warmest temperature anywhere. But this afternoon, it's gotten pretty warm in the low 90s. But, hey, that looks fantastic compared to the 105, 112 readings that we've seen here in the last week and a half. 93 at Mabry, 92 at ABIA right now with really low humidity. Winds that are less than 10 miles per hour. A pollen count that's beginning to show some fall numbers here with ragweed and fall elm showing up, but only at low levels. Around the state, 80s and 90s in most locations. Everybody enjoying the cooler weather thanks to Tropical Storm Lee that forced that cool front down into our area. Also brought us those gusty winds, unfortunately. And this weather pattern is going to remain in place all week. So we're going to continue to have very nice mornings, but then very warm afternoons, but not a significant warming trend. Katia, Category 2 hurricane now, going to pass between the east coast of the U.S. and Bermuda and then take off there to the northeast pretty rapidly. Not worried about her very much. There's a system here in the southern Gulf. There is another one out here just east of the Caribbean, and then this is a new tropical depression right here. I'm going to talk to you more at 6 o'clock about all 3 of those systems. None of them bringing us any relief anytime soon, certainly. There are your lows tonight. It's going to be cooler in the morning than it was this morning, I think, in most areas, and then low 90s tomorrow. Quick look at the forecast. Clear in Austin in the morning. I think we go to 59, but we set a record low at the airport, maybe in the upper 40s to low 50s. 92 tomorrow afternoon, and then I mentioned that the weather doesn't change much from day to day. The pattern the same all week. That's reflected here in the 7-day forecast. Little day-to-day change at all until late in the weekend and early next week when we begin to get a little warmer again. In fact, a little too close to 100 in my book. We'll be